Hello, welcome back to Hi-Fi Resale Shop. I am Derek, and channel about what I sell on eBay. I usually do one video a week, but yesterday was abnormal, so I got lots of stuff to show you. We sold 20 items yesterday. Let's say Monday was like a down day, but yesterday came back strong. So we sold $489 worth of stuff yesterday. That's gross sales, and then another $62 worth today so far. And I'm not gonna try to understand it. Just say thank you to God for blessing me with a bunch of orders. So I want to go through the orders and show you what I sold. There's one really big one, and then a bunch of mid-range ones, but they're all pretty cool. So we go through it. I'm actually going to start from the stuff that's sold today first. So the first thing, the last thing to sell basically, is this Boyd's Bears tea set. I'll open it up a little bit. I'll give you a view of some of it. So this is a cup for the tea set. So tiny stuff. There's two saucers, and I'm trying to get the teapot out with its lid. This is the teapot that goes with it. It's got a lid, so it's 6 pieces all together. And it's sold for $5 plus shipping on top. Like I said, this Boyd's Bear stuff doesn't sell for a lot. I wouldn't pick it up. I got it on a consignment sale, and I'm just trying to live out what I think needs to be done on this Boyd's Bear stuff. I have a Facebook Marketplace listing with all of it on there. Obviously, there's a couple of things that sold since I posted that listing, but it's a huge collection, and if somebody wanted to buy the whole lump sum, I have it up on Facebook Marketplace. Just search Boyd's Bears, but that's $5 plus shipping on top for that. The next item that sold was this brass unicorn. It's about what does it say? 9 inches tall. It's about 9 inches tall. 7 inches by 3. The other directions. Solid brass. $11.99 plus shipping on top. The next item that's sold is a CD called Guitar Speak. Probably some instrumentals on there or something. And that's sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. The next item is something I've had a long time. Analytic Symphony Series, Beethoven sheet music from 1927. And it sold for $6.99 plus shipping on top. Not everything that is old is worth a lot of money. So the next item is a pajama set. So it's a top and a bottom. So there's the top, and there's the bottom. Secret Treasures is the company. It is a medium 810, and it sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was a book. This Reader's Digest Complete Guide to House Plants, 2006. It's a paperback, but it's new. $7.49 plus shipping on top. Excuse me. The next item is this Chico's shirt. Chico's size 3, size extra large. It's like a blue and white tie-dye type of deal. $20.99 is the total on that. And again, it's new with tags. So it's got tags. Good sale right there for one shirt, $20. The next item that's sold is a little paperback book, Forever Young, with the movie cover tie-in. Sold for $5.50 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold was this Teresa Kogut Santa's Tree punch needle embroidery kit, and this sold for $10.74 plus shipping on top. I should have been looking at this, but I wasn't. That Forever Young book was an end and sold similar from 3 months ago, so recently relisted. The next item are these boots. Some bear paw boots. They have these little fancy little hooks on the side. They're in pretty good condition. These sold for $9.99 plus shipping. That isn't great for a pair of boots, but oh well. The next item is this blue polo, which says Big Boy on it. I think it's a restaurant shirt, team member shirt from a restaurant. I put that in the title. It's probably vintage. I don't know if any of these exist anymore. But it's brand new, but it doesn't have any packaging, so I marked it as used, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was a pair of pants. Pant 103, Chico's Platinum straight leg ankle blue jeans embellished. These sold for $20 plus shipping on top. The next item was a decal. You may or may not be able to see this, but it's a San Diego Chargers decal from, or a window sticker from the 70s. And I two of them are stuck together, so I'm just going to send them 2 of them. And I sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. The next item is this one here. Okay. This. It's like a velour base coat with a faux fur trim on it. It's made in England, and it's a small. It's vintage. And it sold for $24.99 plus shipping on top. I actually think that I've sold that before and it was returned, so we will see if it sticks this time. The next item that sold are these Ellen Tracy flats. These little ballet flat kind of deal with these embellished fronts. They're real cowhide type of thing, and they were $17.99 plus shipping on top. The next item is this Faith, Forward in Faith by Keith Moore. It's probably like, I don't remember how many CDs are in it. There's 5 messages, and I think each message is 2 CDs. So, $6 plus shipping on top. On that. Next item I saw was this book, Baseball in Springfield. About the Cardinals, Springfield Cardinals and stuff like that. So, that sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. The next item to sell was this bra and panty set. New at tags. Is the only reason I sold it. So, bra and panties, and it's sold for $15 plus shipping on top. I got that from a garage sale for $1 cost, 50 cents each of those items. So $15, $1 into $15. And then this sold M. Julian medium leather women's trench coat. I really expected this to sell before Halloween. It would make a great coat for somebody doing Matrix kind of like costume, but it's sold now, $16.99. It'll make a great winter coat for somebody. And then the piece de resistance that's sold, it's in the thumbnail. It is this Von Lancelot green hooded cape cloak. This is the title structure: Von Lancelot green hooded cape cloak, adult size small, medium, large, Hobbit cosplay costume. So all those keywords. It sold via promoted listing. And it's just a big old fancy cloak with the satin lining in it, and it's in really good shape. This came out of a storage locker. My mother-in-law gave us this stuff, and there was a bunch of like pirate wear, a bunch of like cosplay, Renaissance fair type stuff. There was a big red poofy red skirt. There was like a saloon girl type of skirt. There was stuff that looked very like Van Helsing type, and or like Dracula, or like dark gothic type stuff. So all that stuff is on the web, is on our eBay store. It's still there. A lot of it still had tags on it, but it was missing the ribbons, the really fancy ribbons they use for that stuff to be tied up and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's everything that's sold in the course of one day. Because I think this that jacket, that Matrix type jacket, that thing sold, I think, about 8 a.m. yesterday. And then the last, what does it say here? 6:17. I didn't see it until I woke up. So, and then, oh yeah, we did get up earlier yesterday. So I probably saw it about 6:40. And then, over the course of the morning, I mean, I was really happy by 7:04 when that cape sold. That cape sold for $175 plus shipping. So really big sale there. And so I had $200 in sales before 8 a.m. The crazy thing about that is that the day before was eBay dropping money. or that evening, eBay dropped money into the account on the first Tuesday of every month or whatever, but they never leave any money in there, so I was down like $30 because something sold. It was promoted, so they took their promoted fee out, and their other fees for the month out, my store fee. So immediately in the hole, and then something sells, and then more and more sells. And the last thing that sold was there were two things that sold. Sorry, today: the unicorn, the tea set. Everything else was yesterday. So, all right. Well, that's it. I just wanted to share with everybody. It was a great day. My bar graph is now different, way different than it's ever been, because the one day has almost $500 in sales on it. So usually they had me on the smaller bar graph between $500 and zero. Now I'm on a bigger bar graph, but that's pretty cool. So I'll take it. And I make sure I thank the Lord for every sale that we have. Actually, every time that cha-ching goes off, I don't consider it a little prayer, but I do say thank you, Jesus, for the sale. So that's just me. So that's what we do here at our house. Everybody knows that those cha-chings are a blessing. So this could all end at a moment's notice. So we don't take any of that for granted. And I don't know if everybody knows about the January 13th thing, where they're going to do this crazy promoted listings thing. I will be taking my items off of promoted listings and try and make a go at it without having to pay extra and extra to eBay. So I will be taking all my stuff off promoted listings and see how it goes. If sales just go in the toilet, then I might have to rethink it. But I did rethink promoted listings before, but I might have to take another look at it again. So, but we shall see. We'll just get through this time, November and December, and we'll make a new decision in January when that happens. That's all I got, and I don't want to keep you any longer. Any questions, please put them down below, and we'll be back soon with another group of items that we sold on eBay to show you, and hopefully a beard. So see you next time. Peace.